Hello, good people. Here is my key assignment number 2, and it will be devoted to music autobiography in the frame of different approaches. First of all, free associations. Free association, as well as active imagination, are the crucial important way to access the subconscious, and to achieve all wholeness of human psyche. The expressive arts promote a natural activization of these resources inherent in each person. And in this paper, I want to connect the musical autobiography intervention, popular in music therapy, with several concepts used in different approaches. This work consists of 3 sections. And in the beginning, I will speak about Sigmund Freud, his concept of free association, and here you see his explanation given in his article on beginning the treatment. I'm sure that you know it. And so let's move to the musical autobiography as such. Its intervention was the first which were offered us when I entered Leslie, and it requires to divide the life into several segments that are important from me, from clients' point of view, then to choose a song or music material for every of these segments that would be that would best reflect this time and also ecological state there. And as a result, we see like musical autobiography, and we can work with this by different ways. Here you see my objectives, which can be used with this technique. This technique can be used for activation of the experience of the past as a way out of obsession with today's difficult situation, as a look at oneself in a broader historical and cultural perspective. It can be used like resource for client relaxation, for searching the past, their individual and successful coping strategies. It can be used for identification of painful points in clients' inner world, including conscious and subconscious, through the discussion of musical material, as well as through the activation of free associations and active imagination. And possibly we can find both the a source of internal conflicts and ways to resolve it. And this intervention can be used also for identification and for the discussion of cognitive distortions and biases, which are very often embedded in song lyrics. And through this intervention, we can develop a new attitude towards this distortion. So if to return to free associations as such, they can be seen here at 3 levels. First of all, it can be seen like on the level of selection of songs. It can be seen during the process of singing and discussing when we directly use the Freudian approach. And it can be seen on the level of homework test when we ask the client to draw the pictures to a song or under the song, like free association and so on. At the same, we can ask a client to free write during listening. And all these together can give us very valuable material for psychological work. As I said, this intervention can be used not only for as a free association parallel to Freudian approach. It can be used in Jungian approach as active imagination. It can be used in the frame of Gestalt therapy, especially like ISO dialogue, first of all with oneself in the different moment of life in the past. It can be used, of course, in client-centered approach, development of the organismic valuing process, self-determination, development of internal locus of control, and so on. It can be used in the group of cognitive behavioral approaches. It's the discussion of social cultural biases and cognitive distortions. As I said, it can be used directly in narrative therapy, like discussion of different narratives in client's life, in song, and so on. It can be used in RCT for exploration the context that influence the client, for exploration the types of relationships presented in the song, and compare them to what the client is striving for. Here you see my list of references. Thank you for your attention.